ready to install. So as you can see over here, what I did is just put a screw in, as the parts are gonna come with a nut pre-installed, and then we're gonna add the screws, and I'm gonna use a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and the original kit that it comes with a Sharkset, and that's gonna be to remove these screws around here and remove this plate, so I can get to this little plate and remove it, so I can just swipe in the new fender. Alright, so we're gonna start by removing these plates. The screws that we're gonna need to remove for here are the bottom ones over here. These two. So what you're gonna do is hold the nut, and you only need this to undo the screw, because putting it back, the nut is going to go straight and then you part. That's it. Have the first one out. So nut is going to go inside like this. It does fit, so we won't need to replace the screws. It's going to be the very same that is going to go in. As you can see, it's the same fitting. Alright, so now that I have my nuts out, and as you can see I already pre-installed one, so what we're going to do is install the next ones. And this should serve perfectly. You won't need to battle anymore with the player inside there. So I'm going to use one of this just to push in the nuts. And again, these ones are, the rest of it are going to be pre-installed, so you won't need to actually do this. What you see is very simple. Just pushing in with the plier. It's going to be tight. You see right there. And if for any reason, perhaps you say that you were in a rush and then you put your nut on the wrong side like this, let's put it like this, perhaps like this. You can see that's the wrong side, so the way to get them out always is by adding the screw. You can see I'm putting my screw in, and to remove it simply with the screw. That's how you remove a nut that is placed in that position. Right there. Push it all the way through. Alright, so we're ready to install. Now we're ready for installation. So the way I believe that this would go in is, that's the reason also why these are not fully tied, because I want to be able to move them. So the way that I think that we should do this without having to do so much work, it is to go this way. We are going to have to align it all the way back with the screws where they need to be. Okay. See, once we have the holes lined, that's when we're going to start putting the screws in. And again, this shouldn't be so difficult because the screws, the nuts are already in place. The only problem with this stance is that you don't need somebody to hold this, or maybe align it somewhere that it's not moving, because it's that's what makes it difficult even to remove the screws, because this thing moving too much. And of course, when you're doing your full installation, you're going to add blue thread lacquer if you can, a little bit, even though if the nut is nylon head, it's best always to add a little bit extra support. We're not going to tie it up fully right now. So our next step over here is, as we can see, this is already in place. We just need to get the screws over here in place. So what we're gonna do is hold it like this, put it in place. Nice, so that's place right there. So the next one is going to be like this. Now this one we're going to tie them up a little bit, not too much actually, because remember we have to do the other side. So this one is already installed lightly, so we're going to do the other side. Alright, so now we're ready to put the screws over here, and this body should be aligned already in place. Let's give it a try. Since it is. Now these ones are going to be tied up fully once everything is complete. So very good. So now we're going to do this too. So right now that we're in position over here, I mean, as you can see, it fits just perfectly fine over there. So we're going to proceed to put the screws on this side. Oops, I need the pot. Okay, got one in. Now we're tightening up all the screws fully. Gonna put a little bit of pressure, not that much. Oops, not really trying. Ready to put full pressure to this. And we put pressure, but not that much. All right, and it's ready. Now that we have that installed, we're going to reverse the installation of the acrylic plastic things. That's about it. Okay, to complete the installation, the last thing that you guys will need to do is remove the top Sharkset. As you can see, so you have to do is remove the 2 screws that you installed originally, and that will remove that part because it's not needed once this installed.